officials to Cambodia to address the growing issue of online scam operations targeting its citizens. The team, led by Vice Foreign Minister Kim Jina, has met with Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet in Phnom Penh in order to discuss measures to protect South Koreans and repatriate those detained. Additionally, authorities are making arrangements to bring home about 60 South Koreans held by Cambodia. This comes amid reports that nearly 1,000 South Koreans have been involved in online scam sites in the country. The visit of the South Korean officials to Cambodia follows the death of a 22-year-old student, Park Min-ho, who was found dead in southern Cambodia in August, triggering public outrage in Seoul. Now, in response to the incident, Seoul has imposed travel restrictions in parts of Cambodia, including Bokor Mountain and border towns such as Bawit and Paipet, while maintaining that the measures may be eased if conditions improve further in the future. With us on the broadcast is Dr. Sanjay Kumar, journalist at the Korea Herald, joining us from Seoul. Thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us on NewsX World. Fresh developments, we were discussing this earlier as well. Now it seems that the Vice Foreign Minister of South Korea has met with the Prime Minister of Cambodia, taking this issue to the highest level. What are the concerns of the South Korean administration, the immediate ones and the long-term ones?
Yes, Vice Minister Kim Jina has already met the Prime Minister there. But Pia, we have to understand here that there is a huge outcry right now, not only in Korea, but this issue is becoming a big issue in the regional diplomacy of ASEAN as well as the United Nations too, because just this morning, just today, United Nations, the ambassador, South Korean ambassador, deputy ambassador to United Nations have already raised this issue to tackle and come up with some concerted international effort. So that is why this issue is not just limited to Cambodia and Korea. It is turning out to be a very serious issue in the diplomatic circuits.
Indeed, and I also wanted to understand from you how the netizens on ground reacted, because we do know news spreads like wildfire on Korean social media. So what's the opinion of the netizens regarding what we've seen in Cambodia?
Netizens are very angry with the manner that Cambodian authorities have been responding, because just yesterday, the guide association there, the travel guide association in Cambodia, has tried to not justify but say that this tourism and this scam related job scandals are very different issues, and it should not be engaged or relates to tourism industry, and it should not affect the tourism, and Cambodia is very safe. That kind of narrative he was trying to emphasize, and this has raised more anger among Koreans, and that is why yesterday President Lee talked with Thai Prime Minister as well, and the Thai government has also said that they are ready to also step up some efforts if needed. To which Cambodian Prime Minister has said that the neighboring countries must not interfere in their sovereignty. So these kind of these narratives and statements are coming, which is making netizens more angry. And many travelers, they are also showing. Many Korean travelers are also now uploading some of their stories, their experiences, that how they had been also gone through some similar sort of stories. So these things collectively is making Koreans very angry, and it is visible also that we just mentioned that it is being raised in the United Nations General Assembly, which means the issue is becoming very serious. Yeah.
Indeed, so with that, I would like to thank you for taking our time and speaking to us on NewsX World. Meanwhile, viewers, more news coming in. At least one person was killed and dozens of police officers were injured during nationwide protests in Peru against President Jose Aire. This is according to the state's ombudsman's office. In Lima, hundreds have clashed with police outside the Congress. A 32-year-old protester, Eduardo Mauricio Ruiz, died after being shot. The national police chief later stated that an officer who had been assaulted carried out the shooting and has been removed from duty as well. President Eri called for an investigation and blamed violence on infiltrators. The Interior Minister promised national police reform, while the Prime Minister said a state of emergency would be declared in Lima. The unrest, led by young protesters and civil groups, have come days after the ouster of former President Dina Boluarte and marks a major test for Eri's new government.